Hi guys, this is Average Infidel here. Today is my first recording for a game. Today I'm going to play this game called Might&Magic Elemental Guardians. It's a game created by Ubisoft, but it's still in beta testing. As mentioned earlier, this is my first time recording, so I'm pretty nervous about it. So do pardon me for any errors and hiccups. So, Might&Magic is a game which is RPG in nature, and it almost has a Summoner's War feel to it. So, you can see in the game, there's a lot of similarities with Pit and Summoner's War. So throughout the video, I might make a lot of Summoner's War comparison to it. So for those who are confused, Summoner's War is a highly popular RPG game created by Us. So without further ado, let's start the gameplay. So okay, as you can see here, this is the starting screen for the game. So from here, we can see this is the main building. This is your character here. So I use a female avatar. So my name is Sunny Bunny in the game. So as you can see here, these are the skills. So as you level up, you can add skills. So because in this game, your character can use skills after a certain point of time. So as you can see, I've added 15 points worth of skills here. As you can see, from 5, 5, 5. So as I level up, I will have the chance to add more and more skills. So this is the customize button. So you can customize your characters. You see different hairstyles. But as for me, I choose this hairstyle because I don't really like the other hairstyles. And you have the chance to edit your name. Because the first time you change your name, you actually unlock an achievement, which I'll show you later, and you gain certain things from it. So you can see I'm level 28. So I've been playing this game since last Tuesday, I can say. I'm not really an active gamer in it. So just so happened that I started this game early. It's not really early because there are pros that started this game as early as March, and some of them have really crazy runes. So as you can see, this game is still in beta testing. There are a lot of buildings that are still not available to us. So apparently this game would only be fully launched in August, if I'm not wrong. So this is where the crystal mines, where you can collect your crystal, your source of income. So this is the Dragon Utopia, where you can collect your seals. It's like a crystal. Crystals can be used for summons. So this is your summoning altar. So you can see there are different summoning stones. So this one I'll go through later. So this building is the Menagerie. So the Menagerie is where you show all your different creatures. So in this game, the monsters, there are quite a variety of monsters. So in this game, there are 4 different elements. So there's fire, water, earth, and wind. So it's like most RPG games, they have an element-based system. So in this game, water is strong against fire, earth is strong against water. Sorry, my bad. So wind is strong against water, and earth is strong against wind, and fire is strong against earth. So there's the four elements, they counteract each other in a circle. So today's video, I'm gonna evolve my Net 4 into a 5-star. So in this game, there are 4 stars worth of monster. So there's the, as you can see, these are my units. So the lowest in this game is a 1-star unit. Let me try to see whether I have 1 star. Yeah, here you go. So 1-star unit. So these are said to be the most lousiest monsters. Of course, this game is fairly new, so who knows that you can find use for this 1-star monster. Because one thing about this game is that some of the 2-star monsters here have a lot of use. Unlike other games, like for example Summoner's War, where most of the time it's the high star monsters that are pretty strong. But in this game, surprisingly, a lot of the lower star monsters, like the 2 stars and some of the 3 stars, are pretty good. And they have skills on par with the 4 stars in this game. The only thing that separates them are stats wise. So as this, probably I'll go through this in a video next time about what kind of monsters. In fact, okay, yeah, this monster this 2-star monster is said to be really strong. So take a look at his skills. He has pretty awesome skills for a 2-star. You see, make all the allies immune to all negative effects and increase their attacks and defense for 2 turns. So for a 2-star, this is pretty legit. So okay, for this game, I can say that I'm pretty lucky that I have 4 net force in this game. So my 4 net force are a Fire Titan, the Water Naga, the Wind Naga, and the Wind Archangel. Because this is not the real name. You can see the real name is that. It's just I like calling them what I feel like it. So, like as I said earlier, today I'm going to involve one of my net force to a 5-star. So this is going to be my first ever 5-star for this game. Because I'm pretty new to this game. So without further ado, let's just evolve my 4-star into a 5-star. So I'm going to choose my Wind Naga, which is actually a Silver Shogun. So why I want to evolve him is because he's my main attacker and he's my first ever net force. So I feel that he deserves to evolve. So without further ado, let's just uprank him. Oh, wait, let me just unfavorite certain thing. So in this game, yeah, you can favorite your monsters. So when you favorite your monsters, yeah, you can't use them for evolution. Well, in this case, I'm just going to unfavorite them because I'm going to use these monsters for evolution material. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna involve my Silver Shogun. Okay, so I'm gonna evolve. Here we go. And an achievement complete. So what's an achievement complete? So yeah, in this game, there's a lot of achievement and missions which will help you at the start of the game because it does give you a lot of crystals and a lot of money and boxes. So what are boxes? I'll show you now. It's okay, so let me just collect my achievement. So as mentioned earlier, this is the summoning altar. So the altar lets you summon units, and of course there's a chest. The chest lets you open to get items. So if you're lucky, you get good items. So let's see whether what good items I can get. Oh wow, okay, not too bad. I need okay, this arcane materials for evolution. So you can see this is orange, it's fire. So these are used for evolution for fire units. So I'm in need for these materials because I have a fire net tree that I want to play with it in the future. So this comes at a good timing. So these are runes. So you can see this is flat stat runes, so I'm going to sell it because like most games, there's percentage and flat stats. So flat stats are usually pretty shitty. So okay, pardon me for calling it runes, it's glyphs. So because in Summoner's War they're called runes. So in this system it's called glyphs. So glyphs are what you equip to the monster to make them stronger. So in this case, there's a flat stat, I'm going to sell it. So like you can see this kind of percentage. So percentage are much better of course because the stats increase with a percentage is definitely more than flat stat glyphs. So there are different colors. It starts off with colorless, so it's white, followed by blue, green, golden, and purple. So for as of now, I don't have any purple glyphs. So but purple glyphs have the highest stats increase of them all. So okay, so now I just evolve my Silver Shogun to 5-star. So I have to train it because it's level 1. Because I'm a bit lazy, so I'm just gonna level it up a bit with some potions to give it some boost. Oh damn, so much. Oh, I don't have that kind of. Okay, let's just level it up to level 8, I guess. At least I have some boosts. Because I need some stats too. Yeah, stats are pretty low now. Okay, so now I'm going to go into battle. So these are all the different scenarios. So in the scenarios, once you complete scenarios, you unlock missions and you gain like achievements, your daily missions and your achievements you get. And like I said earlier, it helps you when you start the game. It gives you a head start. It actually gives you a lot of skills and mana. So okay, I'm just gonna do a simple scenario dungeon. So I'm gonna do in the nightmare stage because I need more EXP and the normal doesn't provide me that kind of EXP. Wait, actually my level is not high enough now. Maybe I would just start off with an advance. It's lagging. Okay, so I'm gonna evolve certain units. Hopefully it works. Okay, I'm gonna level up my units. So okay, I can show you how a battle here works. So in this game, there's a auto mode and manual mode. So I'm gonna show you first in manual mode how the game goes. So as you can see, this is a unit. So each unit starts have 3 skills already. So for this unit, there's a passive. As you can see, passive and 2 attacking skills. So I'm going to use this attacking skill on this. So my unit going to use, and being a 5-star, the damage is definitely more than 3-star plus. I have no glyphs attached to all these units. These are all for this, except for this. I'm planning to level this guy up and play with it. It's gonna be my new toy. So as you can see, for the Silver Shogun, third skill is so-called, everyone thinks it their third skill is the strongest skill. So attacks all enemy. If the attack is critical, increase its own attack and defense for 1 turn. So why this is good is because there are 3 targets. So as long as any one of them crit, your attack and defense is being increased for 1 turn. Which is good because I only have 65% crit. So here we go. As you can see. It's one of the benefits of having an AoE attack. So, okay, one more thing I need to show you about this game is this. Yeah, the help button. So, the help button shows you the beneficial and harmful effects in this game. So, like every game, there's, of course, the beneficial effects and the harmful effects. So, let's start off with the beneficial effects. Let's start off with the increased attack. So, when you see this icon, it means that the ally has a 50% attack increase. As you can see, defense increase is 70%, and speed is 40%, accuracy is 25%, increased resistance of 25%. So in this game, there's this thing that is pretty special, I feel, which is this thing called increased critical chance, which is increase the probability of your ally dealing a critical damage attack by 15%, and an increased critical damage. As you can see, these are many different buffs. So one thing I feel that there's a lot of variety in buffing within this game. So there's also the decrease receiving of a critical attack. So there's regenerate and increase healing effect. So this is pretty special because Phoenix Soul and most games have it, which is when you die you auto revive. So in this game there's a partial immunity and full immunity. So this is pretty special. So it makes them. This I'm not pretty sure about how this works. So I assume that partial immunity gives you extra resistance, but then again there's already a resistance buff. So I have to see how this works again because I have never really paid attention to this. So invincible makes you invincible against all sorts of damage. So of course, for all this buff, as you can see, that also because in this game there's poison, bombs, and stuff. So I feel that in this game, how to counter this is definitely you have to use a cleanser to cleanse all this buff from someone. Oh, actually, no, not a cleanser, a stripper. So you need to strip the buffs off an opponent. So this is a harmful effect. So in every game, well, there's a beneficial effect, there's also a harmful effect. So beneficial effect is you buffing yourself, but harmful effects, you inflicting all this harmful effect on opponent. So pretty similar. So it's pretty much the opposite of what the beneficial effect does. So as you can see, there's this thing called bomb. So it plants a bomb on someone, so after a certain time the bomb detonates. So one thing I don't like about bomb in this game is that bomb has a timer of 5 turns. So it's pretty long. I feel that for a 5-turn bomb, you can pretty much kill your opponent before the bomb kills you. So we have to see how this goes as the game progresses. So there are pretty much a few special harmful effects such as hunting mark. So it's like a branding. You know, you brand an opponent, then they give you more damage. There's such thing called blind, which is cause them to miss. So there's sleep, there's stun, there's freeze, there's fear. So fear is something that makes you unable to cast a skill. So it's like silence. But although there's a mute, so mute allows you to only cast the first skill. So I assume that, right, actually if not, I feel like freeze, stun, and fear are the same. It's just, I guess, different elements do differently. I assume that water has access to freeze. Maybe another element has, like maybe earth has access to stone, I assume. Maybe fire has access to stun. And being access to fear, I'm not very sure. There's even a paralyze as well, so we have to see. So okay, from now on I'm just going to auto this. So this is called your user skill. So as you attack, your user skill fills up. So once it fills up, you can use this skill, which is your user doing damage to the enemy. As you can see, I received this attack bar. So as in, because your user has a chance to self-buff your own units, but that depends on what skills you choose to level up, as shown earlier in the character tree. So I'm just going to auto this. Okay, so with the battle gone, okay, I'm now going to show you the arena. So this is the arena. So like most RPG games, there's an arena, so where you battle it out against others to test your skills. So you can see my arena win rate is pretty shitty. It's 82%. It's very bad. I make a lot of mistakes at the start of the week. Last week I had a win rate of 95%, which was much better. So the thing is that in this arena we only have 8 people, because in a way we are so-called the top 8 in this game, which is actually top 8 in arena last week. So this game is pretty new. So every week the top 15% advances. So technically last week in our tier there was the top 15% equates to 8 people. So for this week, because there's only 8 people, so no matter what the score is, no one advances or no one drops. So we have to wait till next week when more people come in, then that's when the competition starts. As you can see, I'm pretty shitty compared to the rest. So I'm going to show you how an arena battle works. So, but you must trust me, my units are pretty shitty, so yeah, I can't face this guy. My units are just really weak. So do forgive me that I choose my battles. So yeah, as I can see, my units are pretty slow, so they're probably gonna start first. Oh wow, this is surprising. My unit's pretty slow. This is my fastest unit. It's only 116 speed, which is pretty slow compared to the top 8 players. In fact, I'm surprised I can even make it in the top 8, given that I'm not a good player. I said I'm a beginner player, so to make it into the top 8, I'm pretty shocked as well. So okay, I guess I killed this guy. So the thing is that this opponent is probably a bot, because this given that there's not enough players in the arena. So as of now, Ubisoft have created bots for you to face. instead of other players. So that's until at least more players come in, and I assume that you face real players. So okay, the reason I got into this game is cause, like I said, I was playing Summoner's War earlier. I'm a mid-level player in Summoner's War, so it's around Conqueror level. So okay, for you who don't know about the game, is Conqueror is around mid-level. So I have decent units in that game. It's just so happened that I got bored of the game. Like I felt I need a change because I felt that I wasn't progressing in that game. So my friends who play Summoner's War found this game, which is pretty new, and they recommended us to try. So here I'm trying this game. So my friends are playing this game as well. So okay, let's just take care of this guy first. There's a high chance I might lose to see one of my units is gone. Scheiße. Okay, should more or less win, so let's just order this. Okay. Oh yeah, this video is just my first video. I'm just going to do a rough introduction of a game. Of course, there are still more things to talk about this video, but I'm pretty nervous. I can't really figure out what more to talk about. As in, I've shown you more or less what buildings are available. There are definitely a lot of buildings available. Underground entrance. I have no idea what's this training ground. I assume this is train your units. So okay, maybe I can go back to the mission. So as you can see, this is the daily mission. I've completed it. So this is what you have to do daily, which is pretty good. You get total of 5 free, no, 35 free seals. So seals are what you use for summons, and this is a summoning stone, so it's fragments. So for this is called an epic summoning stone. When you collect 50 of it, you can summon a unit. So these are achievements. So these are the things that help you when you are a beginner. Because when you complete all these achievements, it gives you a lot of things that help you in your progression of the game. So okay, so let's go to some battles. So okay, let me just show you the dungeon of this version of RPG. So this Tower of House. Tower of House is give you all these kind of materials which are used for evolution. So these are like the general evolution materials for this game where you evolve your unit. So this elemental tower. So the element changes every 2 days. So Monday and Tuesday it's fire element. Wednesday and Thursdays is water, and Friday and Saturday is wind. And I don't know why Sunday is just earth. Like there's only one day for earth. So it gives you elemental materials for your respective elements. So this is the glyph tower. So the glyph tower changes every day. So it gives you a variety of glyphs that you can gain from defeating them. So as you can see, I can't progress any further because I'm still a noob in this game. So as the game progresses, hopefully I'll get stronger and able to do better. So these are all the different scenarios. So pretty much I've completed all the scenarios except for this because I can't defeat the final stage because the boss is pretty legit. So as per usual, I have to get stronger. So okay, let's just do some arena, man. I mean not arena, let me just do some elemental powers because I need some elements for this. So okay, let's just go with this units first. Yeah, my units are pretty weak, so I have to use my strongest unit for dungeons and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna set it in auto. As you can see, it's pretty much a turn-based system in this game. So for my team, I use 3 DPS and 1 support. As you can see, this is the left furthest, which is my Silver Shogun, which is level 8 because I just evolved it to 5 star. So yeah, I'm leveling it out at the same time. So this is my main attacker. This one is my Wind Mystic, my Angel. So my support is my Water Samurai. So I use him as an attack bar manipulator because his third skill reduces opponent's attack bar while giving yourself an attack buff. So this is my Water Dancer. So what it does is it has an AoE armor break, which helps set up for my Silver Shogun to do a nuke. So what I do is I speed tune my units to move in order because as I played other RPG games, so I'm aware with how you have to set combinations and stuff in order for teams to work. So definitely, but this is not my ideal stuff because definitely I would like to incorporate my other net force into this game. So as I progress and I get better runes, then I will work out and try to get better combinations. Well, pretty much this is a pretty cookie cutter combination. So yeah, it's pretty much it. In fact, this is all I have for the first video. Pretty much gonna end the video soon to go train my unit. So hopefully I'm able to make more videos as it progress. So this is my first video. So yeah, with that, I've come to the end of my video for this. So I do appreciate any feedback and suggestions. If you have any, do leave it in the comments below on how I can improve. Because I said this is my first ever video, so I'm pretty nervous and definitely I made a lot of errors and mistakes. So I hope to improve and work on it as time goes by, and if I can have the chance to make more videos. So I've left the download of this game in the description for both Android and iOS if you guys are interested to try out this game. So yeah, with that we've come to the end of the video. So this is Average Infidel signing off. Thank you very much.